Stephanie? Stephanie Bad Habit? Step out, please, ma'am. I'm Joe Mendez. Can you get that? Oh, agent, get that agent. That's evidence right there.
Oh my God.
Here.
I'm here to inform you. Yes, please put that in the evidence pile.
I have.
Hold on a second. I would like to announce we are executing a search and seizure warrant. We are searching your home for meat and dairy products. This is a search and seizure warrant. My name is Agent Joan Valdez Mendez of the VBI, Vegan FBI. I'm accompanied by Agent Lisa Carrion from the Vegan CIA, as well as Agent Fabienne. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, frankly, from Vegan Interpol. And we're here to execute this search warrant. The suspect is said to have a home full of meat and dairy products. And, ma'am, we're going to have to enter your home right now.
I'm so upset. I had no idea you were going to come here.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We're going to have to put you under arrest for the moment while we come in.
You have to put handcuffs on. Are you kidding? Don't worry, it's faux fur, so no animals have been harmed for this. And we will take you inside.
We have to look through your kitchen, ma'am.
Oh no! Yeah. I can't believe this is happening. Where's your kitchen, ma'am? It's over there.
Okay.
Over
We're
here?
entering the home.
This way? Yes. I can't believe this. This way?
We're going to have to interrogate you for a couple minutes, but first, what we would like to do is read you your rights. If you sit down there for a moment, ma'am.
Please have a seat.
Please have a seat.
Over there.
Please have a seat, ma'am. You have the right, at least legally, to eat the flesh of others less powerful than you, but we feel the moral obligation to question your decision to do so. Do you understand that, ma'am? You understand your rights?
Yes. Yes, detective.
All right. Agent,
We're gonna have to dust for some prints.
Yeah, dust for some prints. All right. While we are examining evidence in your pantry and in your kitchen, I'd like to ask you some questions. How long have you been eating meat and dairy products, ma'am?
My whole life.
Can
Can you speak up a little bit?
Yes, please speak up.
So upset. My whole life.
You've been eating meat and dairy products?
Yes.
Were you aware of the consequences to the animals, to human health, and to the environment?
Yes.
Were you aware that meat production is one of the leading causes of climate change?
I heard a little bit about that.
Were you aware that if we all stopped eating meat and dairy products and delivered that food directly to humans, we could end human world hunger?
I didn't think one person would count. So, since I'm here from Vegan Interpol, I just want to point out the problems that your behavior inflicts on the global problem and the global warming. So this is not just about one person here. This is about the environment, and it affects every one of us.
Now, the reason we brought Interpol in is precisely because of that. This is an international issue. I believe the agents found some contraband.
We found some contraband here.
Oh, wow.
So we have contraband here. You know, this is full of bad stuff. It's full of pus. This is from a cow, and you know, when it comes from a cow, when it comes from a cow, that means a baby cow can't get it. That means these baby cows are suffering. And look over here. We have, oh my God, we have dressings here. Look at that. We have dressings that have buttermilk in them. There's buttermilk in them. And let's see what else we have.
She said, okay.
Oh my God, and we've got, look at these. We've got eggs. We've got eggs that are from chickens who are suffering. They are forced to make eggs, and it just damages all their bodies.
Let's give her a quick...
Oh my God, I found the bodies. They're here.
Bodies? Okay.
I found the bodies.
Uh-oh.
Look.
All right, bring that evidence in. That's key evidence. That's the key
Okay.
evidence.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right, so we have key evidence here of dead animals. These were individuals who had a life, and now they're in your refrigerator. Here's some more. We've got the evidence of, well, this is pizza with pepperoni on it. Yeah, okay, so let's just focus on this key piece of evidence here. What's your explanation, ma'am?
It was on sale.
So how did that influence your decision? Do you know that, for example, when it comes to human crimes, even if you don't kill somebody yourself, if you're complicit in orchestrating their death, planning it, co-signing it, and
Let's give
ordering
a break
it,
for 1 second.
and ordering it, you can. All
We
right.
just need to know who your dealer is and where this piece of dead body comes from. Can you explain where you got it and
The market.
what market?
Ralph's, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods.
So,
Okay. You know what? All of these products are available at grocery stores all around the world. And
oh,
all of these products can be purchased anywhere, legally.
Well, what can I eat? I mean, I'm going to be hungry.
Well, listen, here's the thing. We're prepared. By the way, let me ask you a question. Would you like a rescue calendar, 2017?
2017.
Yeah, it's a rescue calendar.
Okay.
Okay.
That's so
Have you ever seen this? We've got some literature here. I am not a nugget. And there's a picture of a chicken there. It says, I am not a nugget.
McDonald's. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I'm prepared to offer you an immunity deal.
Really?
Yes. In exchange for you giving up all the meat and dairy products in your refrigerator, you'll have complete and utter immunity. And as part of this deal, we will replace all the meat and dairy products in your refrigerator with plant-based alternatives that we brought with us today.
if I was you, I would do it because this is your only way out of this mess.
And
This is the only way you can get out of this mess.
there are a lot of benefits for you, for the animals, for the planet. Many of the leading causes, the preventable causes of death in America, from heart disease, cancer, high cholesterol, diabetes, are related to diet. And some of the top killers, like heart disease, can actually be reversed by switching to a plant-based diet. So what you're getting is not just immunity, but you're going to be able to live longer. And you're going to be able to say that you're not contributing to one of the leading causes of climate change. You're going to be able to say that you're doing something to stop world human hunger
Yes.
by getting rid of one of the most inefficient uses of resources on the planet.
Wow.
All right? And you're going to stop the suffering of animals, because this animal did not ask to die. Are you aware, ma'am, of the claim that there is something called happy meat or humane meat?
No.
Have you
Okay.
never heard of that?
Well, that is a marketing tool now that's being used. People who might otherwise give up are being told, oh no, these animals had a good time. Undercover investigations reveal that that's...
Like free range, you're saying?
Yeah, but you know what? Free range, many people have shown that it's often walls of flesh replacing walls of concrete or cages. This animal did not ask to die. This animal didn't say, kill me, I want to be on your plate. And you know what? It's not necessary, because millions and millions of people today are living across the world, from Israel to Latin America to England to Asia, completely plant-based diets, and they're surviving. So it's unnecessary killing. We're offering you an immunity deal.
Tell me.
Okay, so...
You broke me. You did. You broke me, but I need to know what I can replace this with.
All right, well, Agent, we've got this. Instead of these actual eggs, vegan eggs.
Wow.
Okay, this is a vegan egg product, and it comes in a little container, and you can actually open that up, and there's some great ways to mix it with tofu, or even just use it yourself, and you have some eggs. So why don't we show here? We've got sour cream. You can have sour cream that is non-dairy. Let's bring in some of the other food. We've got cream cheese that is non-dairy. We've got tofu, which is a great replacement for chicken. And we've got mayonnaise that is vegan, completely vegan, no eggs in it. Okay?
Here.
Let's check. Oh, we've got, obviously, cow's milk. You know, in order for us to drink the milk from a cow, a baby cow has to be deprived of that milk. That milk, nature intended. Wait, Who do we have here? Hold on.
Thug is upset.
Let's bring, come on in. Come on in.
Thug is very
Come on,
upset.
Thug. Come on in. Thug, Thug. Come on in, honey.
He's upset.
He's upset. Let's go get Thug. Well, you know what he might be saying? He's saying, Mom, you wouldn't eat me. Why would you eat another sentient being?
Yeah.
We've got deli slices that are not made from actual turkeys. They're made from plant-based sources that have zero cholesterol. And to help you celebrate the holidays, we even have a holiday nog. We have a holiday nog that you can have that is based on coconut milk, totally dairy-free. Are you willing to accept this deal?
I am. Anything for the animals. I understand now. I was about to turn that corner and I just needed the push.
Well, I just want to note that we are going to be giving you alternatives to all sorts of cheeses. These are cheddar cheese shreds that you can sprinkle on pasta. Here's another form of cheese that tastes just like regular sliced cheese, but is plant-based. Let's see what Doug has to say about
Let's
this.
see if he likes
Come on,
it.
Doug. Come on.
He likes the idea of becoming.
Now, here's
Animal
probably
friendly.
the most important part. Here's the most important part. You see this? This is an animal that had to suffer and die, did not ask to die, an individual that was a chicken. Here are chicken strips
Ah,
that taste just like chicken. They've done taste tests, and they are cholesterol free, and there's a wide variety and many, many different brands out there. So there you go. You have an alternative
amazing.
right here to that animal.
And
amazing.
vegan meatloaf.
Oh, you're kidding.
All vegan.
And burgers. Vegan
No.
burgers.
No cow had to die for these.
So are you willing to accept the deal?
Please, yes.
Okay, let's
Okay.
remove the cuffs.
Thank
And-
you very much.
As a result of that, what we'd like to do is present you with an award. The Kale Award. Hail Kale.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yay.
All right.
Yes. Woo.
Okay, that is the end of our vegan improv. We hope you enjoyed it. I am Jane Velez Mitchell, Lisa Carlin,
I'm Agent Fabian.
and the fabulous Stephanie Lair. We want to thank you for joining us for this experimental improv, and we'd like to hear what you have to say. We've started something called Vegan Improv Live that is an attempt to use a different method of communication to open people's minds, eyes, and hearts to the vegan lifestyle, the plant-based lifestyle, and get some key points across with humor and with imagination. So we'd love to hear what you think about it. This is our very first effort, and I'd like to thank all of the folks who basically went out in the discomfort zone and pushed the vegan envelope to take part in this. What'd you think, Stephanie?
You know, let me tell you something. Jane is amazing. All of these people are amazing, and I couldn't go to the chicken slaughterhouse. What was it?
Vigil.
Vigil, the other day. I haven't been eating beef for probably about 20 years, but I have been eating chicken, and I was on my way there, but I just needed that light. It was dim, but it wasn't bright yet. I watched online when they brought that little chicken out. The light was as bright as the sun, and I wept. I wept.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine eating chicken now or turkey, and I thank you because that did it for me. You deserve everything, all the kudos that you all get, you deserve. And I'm hoping, I'm on my way. I'm a slow learner, but at least there are some chickens that are going to be saved because of that. So thank you, Jane.
Well,
And
I
everybody,
want to
Lisa.
thank you for, first of all, the incredible courage it takes to, I'll take my my vegan FBI glasses off now. The incredible courage it takes to be vulnerable and to also admit that, we are all on a journey. And the amazing Jean Bauer of Farm Sanctuary says we accept people wherever they are on the journey. I wasn't always vegan. I once wore leather unconsciously. There were many things that I do. I look back now and I go, how did I even do that?
Right.
Until that light bulb went off. And what you're talking about is the fact that we had Anita Krajicek, Anita Krajicek is how you correctly pronounce it, from Toronto Pig Save in Los Angeles to accept an award from Jane Unchained, World Animal News, and Social Compassion. And she led a vigil outside a slaughterhouse, a chicken slaughterhouse in downtown LA on Monday, and negotiated with the owner to release one chicken. And she refused to buy the chicken, saying she is not property. And finally, she convinced the owner, along with Mark Ching, Sean Munson of Earthlings was there, Tony Kanal of No Doubt was there, who's an amazing activist. There were Amy Jean Davis, Lisa Carlin. A lot of people were there. They convinced this owner, and he was, I'll give him props for listening and talking and engaging, to release one chicken. And when that chicken came out, because we could see the crates
so
with
powerful.
thousands of chickens back there, when one little hen came out and she was terrified and she looked around, and then it all became so real. You know, we look at these packages and we think of them as little packages, and these are individuals, these are beings that had mothers, you know, that had a right to their own lives. And so what we're trying to do is make that light bulb go off, because 70 billion land animals every year are killed for food unnecessarily, and it's destroying our planet. And there are so many alternatives, like Gardein chicken strips, and if you know this, I love this brand, but there's a million other brands out there. There's field roast. There's there's tofu. There's just eating vegetables. Many people are just eating, whole foods. So there are so many alternatives. The tofurkey, we mentioned it. So there's so many alternatives. It's unnecessary. We know, we are living proof. Fabienne, Lisa Carlin, myself, that you don't have to eat animals to survive. We're standing right here. So unnecessary killing of 70 billion land animals every year. People can't comprehend the idea of 70 billion, 9 billion in this country alone. And it's not only unnecessary, it's the leading cause of some of America's leading killers, like heart disease.
All of our chronic diseases are due to three little words. It's the food. Obesity, cardiovascular disease, that includes heart attacks, strokes, blood clots, diabetes, autoimmune diseases, which include rheumatoid arthritis, ulcerative colitis, multiple sclerosis, ALS, the list goes on and on and on, lupus. And then you go to Alzheimer's disease, the thing that bothers us the most. Well, if I don't get any of those diseases, am I going to one day forget who I am? Alzheimer's disease, vascular dementia, all the chronic diseases that plague our society are from three words. It's the food.
Yeah, and I mean, they're contributing factors. We don't want to sit around and announce cures, because, the other side is always spending billions of our tax dollars saying we're going to come up with a cure, and what they do is they end up torturing animals in laboratories. The cure is to prevent the disease from happening in the first place. We know processed meats has been determined by the World Health Organization to be carcinogenic. In other words, processed meats, how most people consume meat, bacon and deli slices, it's carcinogenic. It's been determined to be carcinogenic by the World Health Organization.
And this is a processed vegan meat. It is not carcinogenic. So if you like that processed meat taste, switch over to the plant-based version.
So, final thoughts?
Yeah, we're talking about land animals. I just want to point out the fish, because even vegetarians or like people who are like going towards veganism, they still eat a lot of fish. And just because fish don't cry or don't scream when you kill them, doesn't mean that they cannot suffer and feel pain. And they are just like fish with big net, and all the dirt that comes from the planet ends up in the ocean. So it's not really a healthy source of protein and omega-3 and all that stuff. So, I just wanted to
and
very
point
good
that out.
point.
And I was going to say salmon. The macronutrient that predominates in salmon is not omega-3s, it's fat. Salmon is more than 52% fat. So you're not getting healthy by getting the omega-3s from the salmon. You're getting a lot of fat. Better to get the omega-3s from dark leafy green vegetables and flax seeds, chia seeds, and hemp seeds.
And
that's a far healthier source.
Every vegan makes a change in the world. So it's not that one person cannot change the world. Every vegan goes in the right direction, and it's not just one person, but those people will inform their friends, and it's like this whole work and network, and yeah, so go vegan.
Well, we don't want to buy back the sale. So what we're going to say is, are you making a commitment to go vegan?
I am.
Yay! Thank you. Stay tuned for more Vegan Improv.
Go vegan.